Oh, I'm on. I was trying to make myself presentable. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Sewing and Growing. My name is Rebecca, and I love to sew. I would like to introduce myself to the sewing community. This is my formal way of saying hello. I've greeted some of you all recently through various chats, and I am so happy to be a part of the YouTube creators community, in particular, those of us who have passion for garment construction. So, yeah, my channel is all about sewing and gardening. Those are my two passions. I do focus primarily on sewing on my channel, I guess because that's pretty much what you guys like to see the most. So for now, that's pretty much what I'm focusing on. So I am new to Friday Sews. I did post a couple of videos over the course of past few weeks while I was participating in Project Dress a Girl, and I that's when I discovered the hashtag Friday Sews from some of you all who responded to my videos. And so, yeah, I had to do some research to try to figure out what this was all about. And what I discovered is that there is a channel called Jen's Sewing Room, link in the description box, and that she, Miss Jen, started the hashtag. And I think that is so awesome. It just helps us build that community of sewists, seamstresses, people who like to sew. And so, thank you, Miss Jen. I am elated to be part of this community. So, I just want to say hello to you all, and thank you to those of you who have commented on my videos and reached out and just given me a warm welcome and words of encouragement. So yeah, if you know anyone else who enjoys sewing as much as we do, please spread the word about my channel. We all have a unique niche in the sewing game. I've got a lot of skin in the game. Started sewing when I was 11 years old with my precious grandmother, who is no longer with us. But she endowed me with the love of fashion and sewing. I just remember being a toddler, literally, and looking up at the sewing machine and hearing the noise of her sewing machine and looking around me in the midst of this unfinished, kind of dirty basement next to my grandfather's tools, where she just brought all this color and explosion of creativity to that space with all of her fabrics stacked up. She used to have drawers that had plastic bags, big plastic bags that had thread in them by color. And I used to think, who needs so much thread? I mean, really, do you need a whole bag of different shades of red? And now I understand. But she is responsible for my passion for sewing. I love her dearly. She was an expert seamstress, and I am just blessed to have come up under her and to have gotten the bug, if you will, for this trade and this skill. So yeah, I learned that Friday Sews has three things that it likes to cover, which I already do on my channel. And so I'm really happy about that because I think that this is a really good fit for my channel. It says it talks about what you're working on, or in this case, what I'm working on, what I've already completed, and then just about life in general. And so that just goes right in hand with the grow aspect of sewing and growing. We're all growing in life and learning life's lessons. And of course, also for me, growing vegetables. That's the aspect of growing that I am into, home gardening. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into what I have made. I'm gonna start with this little shirt. Let me show you guys. It's just a little hoodie that I made out of cotton fabric. And I actually constructed this. It was supposed to be the first thing the first tutorial that I posted on my channel when I started my channel back in February, and I never did post the video, primarily because I wanted something special to style it up with. I did end up making a skirt, a really cute mini skirt. Let me grab that. Okay, so this is the mini skirt. I'm not wearing it because I don't know why the lighting is not good on my camera today. I didn't wear it today because you see, I haven't put my waistband on it yet, and I haven't sewed my buttons on the back pockets. But yeah, just something that I planned on wearing during the summer months, and because I never completed it, I still haven't worn this garment. In fact, this is the first time I'm wearing this for you all special today. So yeah, my history, I have long-standing history with sewing, goes way back, and I've done a lot of things which I'll talk about another time. But yeah, so my current obsession, you guys, what I'll be posting my videos on in the near future have to do with my current obsession with quilted pillowcases. Can you imagine me shopping for pillow shams to make clothes? But I'm all about it. So let me show you some wonderful fibers that I have thrifted. So here lately when I go to the thrift stores, this is primarily what I'm doing. I am looking for quilted pillowcases. And I just think that they have a lot to offer. You have some extra fabric in there for lining. And like for some reason, I'm thinking like a little quilted fall jacket out of this one, maybe. And I love the idea of having a hood out of this fabric. Oh, girl, I'm gonna think I'm cute with this wrapped around my head. Okay. So, yeah, I have been collecting these now since early this year, and I have quite the collection. I'm just giving you guys a very small sample of what I have because believe me, it's an obsession, honey. Yeah, so I, am not sure exactly what I'm going to make out of each of these. I just know I'm excited to have them in my possession. And so these are the fibers that some of the fibers that I'll be working with in the near future. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on those notification bells so that you can see all of the gorgeous things for fall and winter 22/23 I'll be making out of these quilted fibers sustainably. Yes, I'm all about it. I love to thrift. That's another thing I've done all my life. I'm just an avid thrifter. My earrings, can you believe, girl, look at these earrings. Can you see that they are clear with polka dots? Go with my little shirt. And, anyway, I can go on a tangent, so I'm sorry if I'm rambling. Let me show you guys some things that I have actually completed making out of my some of my quilted pillowcases that I've thrifted. Now, this is coming from my most recent video that I just posted. It is a quilted mini skirt. Girl, this thing is super fly. I love it. So don't snooze on the pillowcases when you go thrifting. Yes, I think what's happening, see these have pockets and everything. I think what's happening, oh, and let me tell you, girl, this pillowcase was double lined. So look at that. The quilting stitches went all the way through the lining. Plus it had an additional, this fabric was also loose inside the pillowcase. So I had lots of fabric to work with. But I was just saying that I think what's going on is when people go, when people purchase bedding, they don't necessarily use the pillow shams, especially the really big ones. Everybody doesn't have those California king size pillowcases, you know, that go all across the bed. And nowadays, a lot of the bedding sets come with those, because a lot of these, when I found them, were brand new. So if you're hesitant about using bedding, keep that in mind. But yeah, I know my husband doesn't like to sleep on them because he says they leave the little lines on his face in the morning, you know, because of the quilting. And so I know in the past I have donated several shams, but now I'm a collector. So this is also one of my fairly recent makes from Quilted Pillowcases. And I will put links in the description boxes for both of these tutorials. These are very easy makes. And one of the reasons why I really enjoy using these quilted pillowcases, well, for one thing, the fall is approaching, or pretty much here. And the other reason why is because, I mean, look at a lot of the design work in this pillowcase. It's already done for you. This had like 1, 2, 3 different fabrics that were already coordinated. And all I did is just cut up the remaining bits of a silk sari that I had and a little bit of fabric that I purchased by the yard that coordinated with it to complete the look of this vest. There was quite a bit inside of the pillowcase for me to make a lining. See that? That was the lining in the pillowcase. The back lining was actually from a men's shirt. I upcycled some scraps I had from a men's shirt for the back lining. But, and even the buttons are thrifted, you guys. Yes, you know, here in the Midwest, we have a lot of people who sew, and so our thrift stores are loaded with sewing notions. I mean, genuine sewing notions. A lot of them are vintage and have never been opened, from, you know, people like you and I who go a little crazy and purchase all kinds of things when they're on sale, and we never get around to using them, and then don't end up donating them. And so yeah, go ahead and check out those 2 videos for me if you would. And so, wow, I don't know, in terms of life right now, I would just say, you know, making these videos is sometimes really challenging. It requires a lot of something different. It changes for me the energy of my sewing process. I'm used to just being in that zone and not having to think outside of that, but making videos and tutorials and trying to, you know, make sure that I explain things in ways where people who maybe don't know how to sew can pick up on some things, or who are interested in learning how to sew can pick up on some things. That is a challenge. And so I thank you all for your patience. Um, if you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to hit me up in the comment section below. I will definitely answer your questions. But I just want to say thank you guys. I love watching other sewers, other upcyclers. And yeah, happy sewing and happy thrifting, everyone. Until next time, peace.